Hi there BookTube, it's Janet and here I am with my rather belated April wrap-up. Shelf Slam topic this month was books with one-word titles. Some of these books haven't got one-word titles because the books that I ever had on audiobook and I've run out of one-word titles on audiobook. So I will dive straight in. So my absolute least favourite was The Art of Asking, an audiobook by Amanda Palmer. I just couldn't get along with the woman, absolutely hated it. I've given it 2 stars, but meh. Next we've got Vision Volume 1 and Volume 2, and these are a graphic it's a completed graphic series by Marvel, and it turned out to be nowhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. Next we've got Bruised by Sarah Skilton, a book about PTSD. It's a YA book. It was good, I liked it, but I didn't love it, so about 3 stars for me. The next is The Haunted Hotel by Wilkie Collins. This is a book that I'd started before Christmas, had Christmas and forgotten, so that's why it's not got one-word title. Really enjoyable, about 3.5 stars. Good ghost story, really good for Christmas. Recommend. Wilkie Collins is a lot more readable than I thought. Next we've got Severed, and this is a non-fiction book by Frances Larson, and this is a history of what happens to heads. It's all about beheadings and shrunken heads and all sorts of weird things. Absolutely fascinating read if you like that kind of thing. Can be a bit grisly, but that's right up my alley. Then we've got Storm by Tim Minchin. This is a graphic poem where Tim goes on a rant when he's confronted by a woman at a dinner party who is all, you know, one of those floaty kind of people who thinks homeopathy is better than real medicine, and it's really good read. Next we've got The Devil's Evidence by Simon Kurt Unsworth. This is a second in the Thomas Fool series, and this is all about a detective who works in hell, and on this one he has an excursion to heaven to investigate crimes and murders, because you can be murdered in heaven and hell. The next one is my fantastic great achievement, and that is Middlemarch by George Eliot. I have read this monster of a book. I'm absolutely thrilled with myself. It turned out to be a 4-star read, but it did take, it only really got going after 700 pages, but I'm really pleased that I've read it. I definitely won't be reading it again, but I am thrilled that I read it. And then we've also got Charlotte Bronte Alive by Claire Harmon, and this is a fantastically detailed, thorough, very readable biography of Charlotte Bronte, and it does obviously tell you about all things Bronte. Next we've got the graphic novel Chew. This is volume 1 by John Layman. I know that this has been around for a while. Really enjoyed it, absolutely loved it. The next is the graphic novel Bossy Pants by Tina Fey, which is narrated by Tina Fey herself, and that just tells you all about how she got to where she was, how she's worked really hard to get where she was. It's really funny, really irreverent, and really honest as well. And then that is also followed by another memoir, and that is Not My Father's Son, which is by Alan Cumming and read by Alan Cumming, and that is a really honest, fantastic account of his life, his upbringing, and quite a few of the harrowing moments of his childhood. And then finally I read Nailbiters Volume 3, 4 and 5. Absolutely loving this series, gets better and better and better. Loved every one of these, and so that's it. So that's what I read in April. Really thrilled with myself. Let's get chatting. Let me know if you've read any of these and how you've got on. I will see you all soon. Keep reading. Bye.